guys, it's Anna from Twisted Tribe Yoga, and I've invited you here today to participate in our 31-day self-love challenge. Okay, I know that's a word that gets thrown around a lot, and some people mistake it as something that's narcissistic, or they think it's just about bubble baths, or feeling good, or just taking time for yourself. But it's really, really so much more than that, and I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. So if you want, you can find a comfortable place to sit. We're going to talk about this for a minute, but I'm also going to have you just kind of get into a relaxation mode. I have rolled out my yoga mats. I believe that self-love comes from yoga. I mean, at least that's where it came from for me on my journey. I've been trying to cultivate self-love for myself for about the last 3 years, and it's been a fantastic journey. I have experienced a lot of self-growth, and I came from a place that wasn't so good, and I didn't like myself, and it's been, I don't know, a long time. I mean, I'm 47 now. It's about time that I did this. So roll out your yoga mat or a blanket, or just find a comfy, quiet spot. I've got a candle going, just because I find it very relaxing. And come into a comfortable seated position on the floor. I do a lot of floor sitting. That's part of self-love for me, because I think here in our culture we have very tight hips and a lot of tension, and I believe that chairs are not really our friends. So you can take a comfortable seated position if you'd like, or come up on your knees with me, and you're gonna get on your tippy toes and just kind of lean back into it and bring your hands into prayer position in front of your heart. And we're going to take some nice deep breaths through our nose, do some of that yogic breathing. And you can close your eyes. We're just going to kind of clear our minds and prepare for this journey together. So deep inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and think about what you want to let go of and what you want to manifest on this 31-day journey. Another big inhale. Exhale. And then bring it down into a comfortable seated position. And raise your hands up over your head. On an inhale, exhale, hands back down in front of heart center. Inhale. And on an exhale, you're going to twist to your right. Bring your left hand onto your left knee. On your right knee, and your right arm on the exhale comes behind you, and you can gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come on up. Hands above your head, and do the same thing on the opposite side. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, gaze over that left shoulder on your exhale. And inhale back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale it up. And one more time, and we're going to hold it for 3 breaths this time. Exhale to your right. And again, while you're here breathing, thinking about what you want to cultivate and what you want to let go of. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Breathe deep for 3. Come back to the center and just be comfortable with me for a few minutes. Now, talking about self-love, sitting in front of a camera and talking to, even if it's just one other person watching, it's uncomfortable for me. It used to be very uncomfortable, and a year ago you wouldn't have caught me doing this. I grew up very shy, painfully shy, and very insecure. So in cultivating that self-love, I've gained a little bit of confidence along the way. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to get a notebook or some paper and a pen. And for the next 31 days, there is going to be some homework. And there's going to be questions, and you'll just have to answer. And you're welcome to share them in the comments below of our daily videos. Or just keep them privately to yourself, because this is your journey. Some things you can expect when you cultivate self-love, some changes you might see is improved physical health, improved relationships, new opportunities will open up for you, fewer feelings of loneliness. That's a big one, because guess what? You're going to learn to like spending time with yourself, and you're happier just in general, and you're going to have more fun. You will. Just trust me on this. So like I said, self-love is it's not about feeling good or taking time for yourself or bubble baths or buying things for yourself or any of that instant gratification stuff. It's actually a deep state of appreciation for yourself, and that grows from action that supports your physical, your psychological, and your spiritual growth. These things are huge, guys. So it's going to allow you to accept your weaknesses with your strength, and it's going to teach you to have some compassion for yourself. We can be really hard on ourselves. And all of this, it's essential for your personal growth and fulfillment of your dreams, and for being happy and to have improved relationships. So self-love is not narcissistic. A lot of people have that misconception. You have to really learn how to love yourself and to give that to yourself in order to give that to the people that you love and the world around you. So today, the first challenge in our 31-day journey is going to be to take that paper and write down this question. Okay, I want to know, or you need to ask yourself, what is your biggest struggle with self-love? We're going to start there. So I guess my biggest struggle would be I'm thinking my self-judgment. I'm very, very hard on myself. Spend a lot of time beating myself up about the past, the present, the future. I have to admit, on this 3-year journey, it's gotten a lot better. But that has been probably one of my biggest difficulties. So take that time and write down that question. What is your biggest struggle with self-love? Find a quiet space. Do that breathing exercise that I just showed you. And it's also a nice stretch. And write it down. See what you come up with. Think about that. And the other thing I want you to do right here, right now, is to drop your self-judgment. Just let it fall away. We are very hard on ourselves. We're going to spend a lot of time with ourselves. We have our whole lives. We talk to ourselves all the time, and we believe that little voice in our heads. So it's time to drop the negativity. Anytime you hear yourself saying things that you maybe wouldn't even say to another person, your friend, your loved ones, stop. Just stop. And change the statement to something positive. Or just don't think it at all, because what you're thinking about yourself is probably not true. And even if it is, you're probably being a little bit hard on yourself. So if you can change that perception, change your way of thinking about yourself, and try to be kind to yourself, tell yourself good things, you're going to start listening to that, because we've listened to a lot of negativity in the past, and it's time to change that. So today, drop the self-judgment, continue it into tomorrow and the next day, and so on, and think about that question. What's your biggest struggle with self-love? If you have any questions, feel free to private message me, or you can comment in the links in the comment section below, and I will see you tomorrow with another video and day 2 of our self-love challenge. Until then, have a great day. Namaste.